So I'm in the elevator, and Jack gets in. And I go, hey. And he goes, hey. So I go, Jack, you know your tacos? The 2 crispy tacos that everybody likes? The ones we've been selling for just 99 cents? And he goes, yeah. And I go, wake up. You should jack up the price and rake in the dough. And he goes, what's your name? And I go, Benjamin Choulet. And he goes, you're fired, Benjamin. No. You tell Benj?
Fired? What? Let go of
I think he knows.
Hello. They're building over there is an abandoned Jack in the Box in Battleground, Washington. So let's go over it. Show it again. The sign used to be up there. See what the inside looks like. Everything is empty as if the buildings are still intact. What an interesting observation, because the other closed Jack in the Box I filmed in Vancouver had all its pictures taken out. If you haven't seen that footage yet, the link is in the description below. I've always liked how whenever a fast food joint closes down or moves out, they usually remove all their furniture and decorations if possible. I'm so glad this place isn't boarded up at all. I've seen other vacant Jack in the Box locations and all fast food places that had that done before. It's annoying, but it is what it is for added security, which I completely understand. Wasn't expecting to see more Jack in the Box locations still going out of business, but at the same time, it's honestly not surprising. By the way, this location opened in 2000. Yup, they have been closed since late 2025. I remember right before it went out of business, this building was listed as available on a commercial real estate website. The same thing happened with the other one in Vancouver. I've been hearing that Jack in the Box was planning to close around 300 locations in the US. I'm pretty sure this one, along with a few others in Washington, was on the closure list. Straight ahead was the beverage station. The counter in the middle was where customers used to order their food. And lastly, there's a bathroom near us. You can see there used to be several advertisements in those exterior frames on the building. I'm gonna bet they had good deals back in the day. We're gonna see the back building. See what it looked like. Let's check those doors. We got a water heater inside, so it looks like this room is a mechanical room of some sort, if I had to guess. I can see the partial walls missing. Maybe it got damaged or something. Me and I wish there were access to the restaurant area through here. That would have been a really cool place to explore. I wonder if the water heater is working properly and in good condition. There's a Jack in the Box cup. Cool. Done with this. Guess that's another mechanical room next door. We're checking the drive-thru area. This thing is still around, at least. Also, look at this. It would have said drive-thru along with the Jack in the Box logo. I like how they even included the closing notice paper. Over here used to be where the menu signs were. I noticed the garbage appears to be missing too. Let's see the black door over there. Yeah, as you can see, this is what the kitchen looks like. It's all empty there. I noticed that the lights are on, except the dining area isn't. You can see the dishwashing station in the middle part. I wonder if the water is still running or if it's been turned off. Since this building is for sale, there's a good chance that Vico Vico's or Mr. Glass's Mexican restaurant could take over the location, though I could be wrong. It could also end up being another type of fast food restaurant. I've seen those where coverage in the windows are heavy jacking about location, so they might be pretty common. What's the point of those anyway? The first drive-through window are for customers who will prepare before proceeding to the second window. Surprised there's an ice machine left behind there. I was reading some online reviews about this place, and people said that they had to wait about 20 minutes in the drive-thru before an employee even came to help them. It was a frustrating experience, and many mentioned that the food and service quality wasn't very good. More exterior advertisements used to be here back then. It's no wonder so many Jack in the Box locations are closing, given the reasons I mentioned earlier. I don't remember if I ever had Jack in the Box because it's been a long time. I'm not a fast food guy. Anyway, the second window was where customers used to pick up their food and drinks. Also, I read someone online mention that his property is deteriorated and is very unkempt. He said it has been this way for several years. He remembers when it first opened and there were far fewer problems back then. He also claimed that it was a clear sign that the owner cuts costs by keeping staffing levels to a minimum. I guess the owner wanted to be cheap that way. Aside from that, I was reading an article from 2011 that said the Jack in the Box location laid off several young employees. When 17-year-old Corey Gonzalez from Madagascar lost his job here, he said he was told it was because of his age. He and several other teenage workers were suddenly let go after a new franchise owner took over the location. Corey said the job helped him pay for school, bills, and gas, so losing it hit him pretty hard. At least 7 other teens were also told not to come back to their shifts. The situation upset some people in the community who felt the layoff were unfair. Still, employment experts pointed out that the company was likely within its legal rights. Washington is in a real state, which means employees can generally fire workers without giving a reason. Legally, there isn't much protection for teenage workers in situations like this. There were also claims that the previous management may have been scheduling teens for more hours than they were legally allowed to work during the school year. There used to be several outdoor picnic tables in front of the building. It's a beautiful day outside. Anyway, Jack in the Box cooperates their franchise owners handle their own staffing decisions, and the new owners usually just review employees after taking over. For the teens involved, it was a hard situation. Many of them depended on the job for everyday expenses, so losing them made things really difficult. After reading the story, I honestly think it was unacceptable for the fast food company to lay off those workers so suddenly. I hope those employees who were laid off at that time have found better jobs and are doing okay now. I haven't come across many vacant Jack in the Box locations because they're pretty uncommon. You can see that the empty menu board straight ahead has its lights on and is very bright. It should be turned off, by the way. I don't know how long this space will sit empty, maybe anywhere from a few months to several years. The future is really unpredictable. Here's a last shot. And that'll be it. There is Skinny out of the video. Make sure to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. And until next time, see you on the other side.